Hello and welcome back to the big show this week. We got no news today, so we're doing Brett's picks for you. I'm Gwen Shroyer, and this guy right here is Brett Whitehead. How you doing, Brett?
Good.
It's another great week. We've got the milder weather going into the mild fall. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. You enjoying that?
Yes.
So get out and enjoy that if you
And
have
Tennessee,
to.
Georgia week is this weekend.
We're going to talk about that. We've got a lot to talk about. In fact, let's go ahead and talk about high school football right
Playoffs.
now. Check this out. Here's a bracket. You've got Jefferson County playing at Farragut. Notice the R1, that stands for region. So region 1, number 3 is at region 2, number 2. Farragut hosting that game up in Knoxville. That is who we will play. You see the other
winner.
game there? Bradley, number 4 in region 2. Playing number 1, Science Hill, which is region 1. We got to travel all the way up to Johnson City tomorrow. Should Bradley win that game, they will play the winner of the Jefferson County Farragut game, and that would be a great.
The Dobbins-Bennett game?
Yeah, let's take a look at that again. So Dobbins-Bennett
We'll play
is hosting
Morristown East
Bearden.
and
and
Maryville.
the winner of the Morristown East and Maryville. So there's a look at the 4
Play at
games
7.
that we are really enthused about. All those games are on at 7. A lot of those games are on the radio. The Bradley Central game will be on Buzz.
Talk 101.3.
There you have it, the Buzz. So you can also watch that on NFHS. We are going to travel up there and broadcast that game back to you, but you have to have a subscription. If NFHS does not allow you to watch that for free, that's controlled by the TSSAA. But we want to bring you that game. Some of you would like to watch that. I have a feeling you might be able to catch it on YouTube in a couple of days after the fact. But do go to NFHS.com, NFHSnetwork.com, and watch that game. Just do a search for Bradley Central High School. Brett, let's take a break and come back and talk about college football. College football this weekend is going to be crazy.
Big game between Georgia and Tennessee.
That's the one we definitely want to talk about, but several others. So let's take a quick break. Brett's picks, and Brett, this is your 16th year of doing this. That's crazy. That is crazy. I got kids in class that aren't even 16 years old. You've been doing this show longer than some kids are alive.
Over there in the classroom, right,
Yeah, we
right
were in
next
the
door.
That's true. All right, let's jump into it. Here's a look at the pickers. All right, Mr. German, killing it. He is separating. Took the lead away from some people. Coach Carpenter had a great week. Colin at number 3, myself at 4. Brett, you're hanging on strong
Number
at 5. And 6 has Sawyer, all by himself, tied with, not all by himself, but tied with Mr. Langley, Coach Thompson.
Mr. Ritz at 9.
And Mr. Garrett along with him, Coach Dills, Coach Payne, and Sweet Pea dragging the rear.
At number 13.
At 13. That's a sore spot to be in. All right, first game. Let's talk about this one. This is a noon game. Oh, wait. The college football playoff rankings came out this week.
Yeah.
And we're very excited to say, look at those top 4. Tennessee jumped into first, and that's based on the opponents they have played, and of course they're undefeated. Ohio State right there with them, not a big separation in points. Then Georgia, then Clemson. That's your top 4. That's who will go to the playoffs should that be the end of the season right now.
Ohio State's at number 2.
At number 2. And then you have a cast
Georgia's
of
number 3.
other fine teams all the way down. Several SEC teams, Michigan right there pinching to get back up there in that top 4, and Alabama right there as well. TCU, for whatever reason, the pollsters did not like them. They're undefeated. They did not give them the tasty handshake of approval. They set them aside at number 7, Oregon, USC, LSU. That's your top 10. Ole Miss just not able to get in there. All right, first game. This game's at noon. North Carolina Tar Heels at number 17 playing at Virginia. Who do you have?
I have North Carolina
Tar Heels for the win.
at noon.
At noon. Next game we have Kentucky at
At
Missouri.
Also at noon.
At noon. Who do you have in this one?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Florida at Texas A&M.
At Florida.
You've got Florida, the Gators. Another noon game. Next we have Georgia Tech at Virginia Tech. Nice ACC rivalry there. 12:30 game on ESPN 3. Who you got?
I have Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. Baylor at Oklahoma.
Also is in Atlanta.
That's right. Baylor at Oklahoma, 3:30 game. ESPN Plus.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma Sooners. All right, next, back in the top 25, UCF playing at Memphis, 3:30 game on ESPN2. Who do you have?
I have Memphis.
Going with the Memphis. Number 6, Alabama playing against a huge rivalry. Number 10, LSU. This is one of those games that flops back and forth. When you think you got one that's going to dominate, the other one comes in and pledges a hard game. 7 o'clock game on ESPN. Who do you have?
I have LSU.
Picking the upset.
Also, they're ranked.
They are ranked 6 and 10, but the playoff rankings is right there along with that, 6 and 10.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4, Clemson.
Clemson's also number 4.
Playing at Notre Dame. This is a 7:30 game on the Notre Dame Broadcasting Channel, NBC. Who do you have?
I have Clemson also as number 4.
Clemson at that game. Next we have South Carolina at Mississippi State, 7:30 p.m. game on ESPN2. Who do you have?
I have South Carolina.
South Carolina. And the last big game that we have, look at this. Number 1, traveling down south to Georgia. Athens, Georgia. Home of REM and other great music bands that came from that whole collegiate area. And also home of the Georgia Bulldogs, sitting at number 3. Both teams undefeated. Matchup predictor on ESPN says Georgia is being picked to win 75% to 25%. Georgia is favored by the Vegas odds at 8.5 points. So just over a touchdown. That game on CBS at 3:30, a huge must-watch game. Now here's the thing. I know you're going to pick Tennessee, so we're not even going to talk about that. I don't have to ask. But should Tennessee win, I bet we get to see a happy dance from Brett. What do you say? Happy dance! Happy dance! Happy dance! Look at this! Look! Happy dance!
Oh my
God! Happy dance, Brett, right there. So we're rooting for Tennessee to win this game. Be a big showdown. This is the game of the year for Tennessee. They've already had some great matchups, but sitting at 8 games in, playing against Georgia, that is huge, Brett. That is huge. So we want to see that happy dance. Tell me about the game last night. You were talking about the World Series early with me off the program.
The Philadelphia Phillies ended up losing to Houston 5-0.
So that set the
And
teams.
Collins said no hitter.
A no-hitter.
No hitter.
They both have 2 wins. So the game is
Tied up 2-2.
The series is tied up. That makes it exciting. You like it to bring it all the way down to the 7th game.
Go back to
But
Philadelphia.
good pitching last night.
Go back to Philadelphia.
No-hitter. Going back to Philadelphia. So Philadelphia with a chance to, do some damage in the home crowd. And my son's got a friend that's from the Philadelphia area, and he is so die-hard. The last time they won the World Series, I bought him one of those big chunky championship rings. It was pretty cool. But yeah, there's some things to watch. Again, Bradley going on playoff run tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tennessee with a big game Saturday. Bunch of other games.
At 3:30.
NFL's getting very interesting too. Lots of showdowns. We're still not deep into the season, another month in. and we'll kind of know where everybody is sitting.
And there's the Grease
There you go.
tomorrow. Tonight at
is
7.
the opening for Grease. It's being performed right here at Bradley Central High School by Drama Central Company, and they want you to be here, and it'd be a special opportunity for you to see this. If you haven't got your tickets already, which I hope you do, because they are going fast.
And they're $12.
Get here. It starts at 7 o'clock. If you're there, I'll see you.
And they're $12.
They're $12. So
And,
bring your money.
And call the school.
You can call the school. They are selling them during the day, but they will have them at the box office. But there will be a line. There will be a line.
After school hours.
During school hours.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
There you have it. You have a good Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good Halloween too. Playing at the block party. Maybe I saw you there.
Nah.
But that's all we have this week. So until next week, I'm Gwen Shroyer. This is Brett Whitehead, and we'll see you
On the sideline.